Hello, dear friends. This is the generation that will see the prophecies fulfilled. Opinion piece, dreaming big, monumental shift, current polarization. Nothing is what it seems. Incursion into Antarctica, fall of the last stronghold. The transition could cause blockages. The silence on the airwaves is no coincidence. Let's start. Dreaming big means projecting and visualizing ambitious long-term goals and dreams, without limitations or pettiness. It involves clearly imagining the desired future, setting a big objective that truly motivates and gives meaning to life, and planning to achieve it. It doesn't mean disconnecting from reality, but rather keeping your feet on the ground and being aware that dreams require work and patience. The world is experiencing the definitive fall of the old world order and the establishment of a new financial system, a gift from benevolent races, according to the royal fleet of Lyra through quantum majesty. It declares the end of the old planetary system, with the takeover of the three cities of the old order: the Vatican, Washington DC, and the City of London, and says that all its structures have been broken. It predicts an imminent financial collapse, followed by the revelation and delivery of a new global financial system, a technology gifted to humanity by higher civilizations, under the guidance of Sirius. All the gold and treasures of royal lineages and Tartar families would already be secured for the benefit of humankind. The message promotes the abandonment of old paradigms of working for survival and preaches a life of new human progress with purpose, joy, and the unique gifts of each individual. It encourages everyone to prepare humanitarian projects. It also promotes confidence in collective abundance, calling for dreaming big and abandoning oneself to the processes of the universe, equating the coming change with an almost instantaneous manifestation if limiting beliefs are eliminated. It mentions that the quantum financial system will be able to respond to the desires of the heart, listen to priorities, and empower projects of consciousness expansion and collective benefit. It is claimed that this system will replace the black magic of Babylonian money, and that humanity has never truly had its own money until now. Galactic Revolution. Nothing is what it seems. The world will change soon, according to Big Daddy. The world is undergoing a process of global transformation controlled by occult forces, with an incoming asset-based financial reset and the major revaluations of national currencies. It suggests that seemingly negative events are actually the necessary steps for an imminent improvement and a takeover of resources and currencies. Big Daddy claims we are witnessing a galactic revolution and that much negative news is part of a necessary deception before positive global change. He also reveals the closure of 86,000 accounts in Southeast Asia, linked to the cabal's money laundering, indicating an international financial cleanup prior to the financial reset. Reset news. At first glance, everything seems calm. The media speaks of triviality. Politicians repeat rehearsed phrases, and the world pretends to function as usual. But behind the scenes, the largest operation in modern history is unfolding. The coalition is carrying out mass arrests worldwide, more than 6,000 high-profile arrests in the last 30 days. Prominent figures are resigning or suddenly disappearing. The official version mentions illness or retirement, but the truth is much deeper. The cabal's control over the banking system is crumbling due to the global financial reset. The last refuge of the dark side has been destroyed with the assault on the underground bases in Antarctica, housing alien technology, weather weapons and cloning labs. The advanced technology designed is now in the hands of the coalition. The secret space program, teleportation devices, and zero-point energy will be revealed. The silence on the airwaves is no coincidence. When the time comes, a global override signal will disrupt all transmissions controlled by the EBS emergency broadcast system. The small, unexplained glitches and outages you have noticed were rehearsals, adjustments for the moment when the cutting rises. The Odin protocol and a reinforced Starlink network will send the same packet across all routes. The truth will elude the gatekeepers. We will see banking outages at off time, ATM failures during synchronization windows, and strange delays in deposits and withdrawals due to letter changes and emails with one-time biometric codes. When the old system collapses, the power of the dark side will evaporate as the QFS eliminates fraud, dirty money laundering, secret wars, and phantom fortunes. Disclosure packets will travel in parallel with the settlement packets. That is, you will see the truth as you receive the reset. When the packets drop, debt will die and sovereignty will be born. The transition may cause local lockdowns. Pay attention to emails and text messages. The codes arrived silently. Don't click on balance boost scams. Official packets are direct and quantum synchronized. Save all instructions you receive. Override signal. For decades, the public was told that the emergency broadcast system EBS was nothing more than sirens, storm alerts, and random test tones. But that was a cover-up according to Valtor. The EBS is sovereign override, the encrypted master key that penetrates every network, every channel, every device instantly. It doesn't request access, it confiscates it. When the signal switch is thrown, control of every TV, radio, phone and satellite will be taken simultaneously. No network will be able to resist it. No platform will be able to censor it. The screen will be frozen, then flooded with recorded evidence, courtroom records, confessions, documents once locked away in vaults. The blackout will not only inform, it will awaken the world's mind. Families will sit together, unable to change channels, watching the same revelations unfold in real time. Project Odin isn't just satellites, it's a quantum routing weapon. Starlink is the backbone, but Odin is the sword. Experts point out that Odin connects directly to the quantum financial system, ensuring that the parallel reset of global finance silently activates in the background, while the world watches the courts. Experts warned that when the EBS is fully activated, expect 10 days of blackout, not darkness but silence. Normal programming will end, and only the transmission of truth will remain. Banks and markets will freeze, while the integration of the QFS silently activates in the background. During these 10 days, governments will dissolve, corporations will collapse, and hidden technologies will be commissioned for public disclosure. The EBS won't arrive someday. The trials are over. The change is underway. All that's missing is the order. When it happens, you won't hear a warning signal or a countdown. One moment the world is normal, and the next the veil disappears. The impact will feel like chaos, but chaos is the cure. Prepare, stay calm, and trust the signal. Breaking news. Marines to target Antifa. The Netherlands and Hungary label Antifa as terrorist organization. The political gap between blue and red states continue to widen. Trump uses his golden share to stop a steel plant closure. RFK Jr. says, no government should impose sanitation options through the water supply. If families want fluoride, they should choose it, not be forced to drink it. The Senate rejects a funding bill that would push for a government shutdown. Adjustable rate mortgages are back as buyers seek lower rates. Warning from Candace Owens. They want to pass free speech laws that give them full power to come after you for thinking badly. To pass free speech laws? No, laws against free speech. Reactions. Charlie Kirk was a distraction from something much more serious, the Epstein case. Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica, named new CEO of Turning Point USA. On Friday, September 19, 2025, 58 House Democrats voted against a resolution honoring Charlie Kirk's life and legacy. On August 6, 2025, Charlie Kirk aired an interview with General Flynn exposing the machinery of the dark side. Days later, he was assassinated. Soros bases in Charlie Kirk vigils. Send bases. Asia. Trump rejected a $400 million aid package for Taiwan, hoping for a trade deal with China. Vietnam freezes 86 million bank accounts, according to ITM Trading. Middle East. Israel claims Iran holds $1.5 billion in stablecoins. The murder of Yemeni journalists is the deadliest attack on the press in 16 years. Pakistan offers extend its nuclear weapons to Saudi Arabia in a defense pact. In Europe, cyber attack disrupts operations at European airports, including Heathrow and Brussels. European stocks close lower as investors focus on the call between Trump and Xi. European financiers warn of casino behavior in private credit. Russian jets enter Estonian airspace in the latest test for NATO. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.